Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna actually get into some gameplay here. Hopefully, oh, lag. Stop it, stop it. Good game. Who's a good game? Who's a good game? Alright, you can do it. So this is The Witcher 2. It looks absolutely fantastic, if you can't tell. I don't know why I keep saying that. Of course you can. I've played this game a bunch of times, so I know exactly what happens in this early chapter, so I'm going to try and keep it interesting for you guys, but I'm probably not going to screw up a lot or anything like that. Entertaining to watch. Yeah, these guys want to talk to you.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newborn. He's apprenticing with us. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now Newborn's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress too. Boholt was just fooling about the rape and all.
What rape? You trapped Desperate? Well, Richard don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. Our old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. We argued. There was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. They tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. The dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. Themselves to the ponds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven and she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conniff or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
What kind of trouble are you in?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in it. Newport bet tonight that he'd survived the assault on his shirt and knickers alone. Drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honour's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. You boys brave, but it can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect it, magically like. You might cast an expert's glance at it, seeing sorcery and such is not strange to you.
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Alright, so skip if you read the books or played the last game. Real short, his medallion is one of the defining parts of a Witcher. It reacts to traps, magic, places of power, which is basically just like magic that that bunches up in the environment somewhere. You get a little bonus for going through it. Because the Witchers can play with magic like sorcerers can. And either being a sorcerer or a witcher or sorceress or witch or whatever, you have to screw up your body in some way to be able to play with magic. So people are very distrustful of magic, as you'd suspect from a medieval world. And okay, you're back. So this isn't really a moral choice. It's just whether you want to do this short little quest. So I'm just doing it because I always do.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect.
I'm saving this guy's life.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw on. Don your mental, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. What lights would fleece the noble? Damn shame.
If you tell him it would have protected him, he'd go into the battle and die. And it's pretty useless for him to die like that. More victims. Oh, what was that? Cloth. There's a crafting system in the game, so I just scavenger around, collect stuff. Sorry if I'm boring. It's really hard to do a Let's Play, surprisingly. Like, I thought it'd be really easy. Oh, crap. I watch a couple of people like Jeff Major. I'll put a link to his stuff in the comments. And stuff like that just comes natural to them. Talking about everything that's going on, just like, not babbling on, because that's kind of demeaning to them. But they can just talk about stuff without putting a lot of thought into it. And I try too much, so I say a lot, and it'll get better. I promise. It just takes a little practice. So we go up to this hill where all these people are telling us to go.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering over a dozen sovereign realms.
Thus bringing them laws, culture, and peace.
Alright, Skip, if you've read the books or played the last game. So what they're talking about is that advisor is a advisor of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardians are people in this giant, scary empire. That's basically like the definition of foreignness. The major empires in the Witcher series are all kind of European and familiar to us. But if you look at Nilfgaardians, they always have like extravagant stuff on. I'm not going to say Middle Eastern because the developers are smart enough to not just like portray Middle Easterners as foreigners, just like blanketly. But they portray Nilfgaardians as foreigners, as the unknown, as something to be afraid of, and this guy's character is conniving. There's little good about him, and he's one of the most morally gray characters, I think, and that's a representation of Nilfgaard. As it's like one of the only things this game has that's pretty clearly designated as bad, because nothing else in the game is really bad or good. Geralt is gray. His bang buddy Triss, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, she's morally gray too. She does whatever the sorceresses want her to. The leaders of towns are gray. The terrorists are gray. It's all just it's all kind of hard to take a specific stand in one place or another, because there's no way to be like 100% moral in this game. You have to make some concessions, and Nilfgaard makes a lot of concessions, and they're just bad people in general. Okay, so we're back.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such moves?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers?
Those who did this live longer.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you.
His hair glitching. Right, so the king is obviously really focused on military. He remembers all his battles and stuff like that. You could say it's all he thinks about. I think is a fair assessment.
What fate awaits the royal dynasties when they're my children? When I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me.
But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please return to your tent. Black ones in my camp for a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I think a Witcher would play it safe here. He knows how precarious the situation is, and he knows how easy to anger the king is. So I'm gonna lie through my teeth.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
And lie about this. He doesn't need to know that the assassin could be a Witcher.
Nothing new, sire. The months passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation is going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Geralt hates every second of this.
Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Edgeberry! Catch, Witcher!
I suck at this part.
With a red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me.
I can never hit this bastard. It doesn't really matter. It's just one enemy you don't have to defeat on the walls. I'm just gonna guess. Say like that.
2.5 years.
Is this gonna hit him? Oh, it sails over their heads every time, even if you shoot under. I don't know how to do it.
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
Who cares? It gives you more experience fighting him in person anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I hope the audio levels are a lot better this time. I was practically shouting last time, I think. That's part of the problem. Alright. So there's a couple of glitches going on here. Part of it's because it's the enhanced edition, I think.
Forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king. You mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother. It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands like a soldier. Understand? Count Etchebury and others immediately intervened on noble rules of possession. They claimed the evil king would take her children. They would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. A motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Making it hard for me to talk. But the enhanced edition is a huge improvement. CD Projekt Red is a fantastic company, and they've put a number of these giant patches out where they actually add new content, more than just bug fixing. And it's just fantastic the work they do. God, shut up! I'm trying to talk.
Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want?
Alright, this is just a this is just like an inciting speech. So whatever, you can read it if you really care. He's just exciting them. And they improved the lighting on the enhanced edition. Because they had to port it over for the 360, so they just optimized everything so it runs better and it looks better. I couldn't quite run smoothly at full resolution before,
It was designed
but then I could.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shade of distant streets. If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue the story.
There's no benefit to not going sequentially, so I'm just going to do that so it's easy to understand.
After we came out of that tower, Hazelton were ready to go to Robelette.
And combat comes up. The combat in this game is actually really good. It's really difficult though, and at the beginning no one really understood it, so they complained, and then developers made it a lot easier. It's the gameplay is still hard, but they simplified the combat a lot. I still suck at it, so maybe they didn't do it enough. But it's not that hard though. Basically just attack things when their backs are turned. Parry things if you have to. And the battle's really lopsided because this is just a bunch of nobles wailing on like amateur mercenary defenders, I think. So that battle is really simple.
You shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty. Follow me, gentlemen. For Temeria.
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me. For the glory!
My computer sounds like a rocket ship right now. Like 4 fans going off.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us up like ducks. And I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista will do the trick.
So basically you go off and be a hero, kill all the bad guys, send a ballista. Over here. Alright. And this part's actually a little difficult. Alright, bring it on. Oh crap. There's some guys over here if I remember right. Yep. Alright. Gonna collect what stuff these guys have on them. Cause the gear's pretty shit in the beginning of the game. Alright, come on. Oh, hello. Where's the crossbowman though shooting at me? I don't know. Oh, they're up there. Pretty annoying. So, sword fighting's pretty simple. It gets really intense though later. Where are you shooting? Oh my god, there's so many archers. Alright, I'm gonna try and shoot this guy off the edge. Because that looks really tempting. No, no, off the edge. Off the edge. There we go. Yeah. People fighting down there? Huh. I don't see any bodies I can loot. Hold on. So combat is basically diving and weaving because you're not armored very well. One of the most useful spells at your arsenal is Quen. It throws a shield up. It used to be hugely overpowered. It shielded you for a minute, and it shielded most blasts, but they nerfed it a lot. Oh crap! I can't talk and do this. And it only takes like 1 or 2 hits now before going down. Before it took like 6 or 7. Why would you hit him with that end of the sword? Ow. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I died. So much for me being good at the combat. Let's try that again. Hopefully it auto-saved before that last little bit. Or, like, at least when I'm going down. The video's getting long. I'm gonna try and finish the ballista segment and then cut the video, probably. Oh, I died in the second video. That's embarrassing. Don't look at me. Oh my god, the loading is the worst part of this game. After you die, it takes like 45 seconds to get back in the game. It's killer. Alright. Oh god, I have to do all that over again? Okay. Whatever, it wasn't that hard. Shouldn't take long. And I can skip the cutscenes this time. Nope. You're all dead. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Shut up. Yep. They're trapped up there. Let me skip this. Okay. Alright. Take 2. First one was just practice. Alright, let's see if I can do this without dying this time. I'm probably going to be a lot smarter at how I go about it and use the Quen more when I get down to that main battle area. Because, like, 6 or 7 of them swarm you at once. And the two-handed guy, he can take you down pretty handily. Alright. Yeah, come on. Oh, you're grouping up this time. Gonna get up here and kill these crossbowmen before they start getting in my business. These guys are pretty terrible swordsmen. It's just because of their sheer numbers that it's hard to take them down. You are like a highly trained expert though, so... Well, got me. If you look above my health bar, that's the experience bar, and below that is adrenaline. You use that for like casting spells and blocking to block more damage. You can block at any time. It used to be that you could only block when that had stuff in it, but they changed it, so you can block whenever it lets some of the damage through, and it's usually better to just try to avoid being hit. You have to duck and weave in battle a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna try not die this time. Alright, dodge that. Alright. Oh, and oh, Jesus. Went down so quickly. You Your energy doesn't recharge while Quen is active. Okay, here we go. Alright. I have a good feeling about this. Oh. Crocky. Oh, crocky, this isn't looking good. Well, I got that guy, so he can't insta-give me anymore. This giant two-handed sword. Alright. And shielded guys is just a matter of getting on their good side. So he can block me with the side of his shield. Yeah, come on. Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, slowly, slowly. Slowly does it. There you go. Ow. Still a crossbowman out there. Oh. Alright. That guy's down. Where's the crossbowman? Okay. You get a special kind of death. Oh, he got me. Ah. Alright. Fire. Fire. Wait for it. Come on. There we go. And die. Alright. Give me his stuff. I have to collect some gear. There's not that much loot to get in the game. There's only like 3 or 4 good sets of armor and like 1 or 2 good swords per chapter or act. And I usually end up maxing it out anyway. So I don't hugely focus on getting that. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, why? Why did I attack that guy? I want to know how that guy's deflecting my sword with that giant thing. You think it'd be a little too unwieldy for that? Alright, how are you getting hits off on me? Oh, he recovered quickly. There we go. Alright. It's a little more difficult than it had to be. Running on 29 minutes. I think I have to cut the video here because I don't want to lose my audio. Before I do that though.
Guess they'll never learn.
Little joke they put in there. It's Assassin's Creed.